And we both know that we're, this isn't the start of some relationship, but a 2-minute romance could be extremely refreshing and give you just a different take on what life is. Because it's a moment when you realize there's another person in the world that, at least in some area, and it's frequently the sexual area, because that's just a way, we've got that very deeply ingrained in us, right? I mean, we have this desire to couple with people that obviously we know, for the most part, we can't. It's just doesn't work, don't do it. People think they can do it and get away with it, but it's been my experience that it's best to stay away from it. I mean, I've sort of at some levels I regret my chastity. At other times I even think, well, maybe it's time for me to test out. Maybe it's just important for me to go out and find out. And that thing that I'm still got such curiosity about. And you know what? Okay, that was interesting, that was fun. I don't have any great need to do it again. So, that's part of the way I look at maintaining a marriage. It's been 31 years. I hope to have another 31. The same woman. Passions come and go, ebb and flow. And you got to work at it, especially when you're older. You really got to work at it. You got to be real. You got to be real. It's not about having some idea that you were given by your mother or your father or your aunt and uncle, your bully down the hall, or anybody else, a teacher, anybody, good or bad, people who pushed you around, but other people who didn't push you around, maybe they really seem to be good at something and you really respect them, and then you saw, well, this is how they do it. But what works for one person doesn't necessarily work for another person. And finding what works for ourselves, that's a practice that we can use right up to the moment we breathe our last, because actually those moments are those are the most difficult moments. I've been with people who have died, and mercifully they've died pretty easily. No, not without pain. I mean, they definitely had pain. And, they got to a point where they realized, oh, this pain ain't going to go away. Well, the only thing that's going to make this pain go away is I'm going to die. Which is, I'm sure I have no doubt that that's a very difficult thing. And I don't know if I will deal with it any better than my parents, whom I think my level of respect increased very dramatically when I watched them die. Because it's the first time I thought about some of the things that they did for me. When I realized it's too late it's all over. And actually, I had so much anger toward my father that I really, get it out of my life, man. I really needed it. I couldn't even say the mourner's cottage at the burial. And my father's friends, like his old friend, like his boyhood friend, was there. And I'm sure he was horrified and hurt for my father. But I couldn't do it. My sisters understood. God bless them. Thank you. Thank you, S1 and S2. S1's my older sister, who's 8 years older than me, and S2 is the younger of my two sisters, who is 4 years older than me. People close to me, I don't even give a first initial or anything. I call them by their role, their relationship to me. I do that to protect them. They don't have to know. They don't have to be associated with me, with my public self. My public self is, I'm actually pretty open. I really am. That's one of the things I do. I live my life, or part of my life, out in public. That's what I'm doing today, and I'm very excited because this is the first day I'm actually saying, plans that I've had entertained a year ago and 2 years ago. An idea that I had like years ago. I don't know how many years now, but a long time ago. And then they reemerged, probably a little around a year ago. No, more than that, year and a half ago. But then I ran into difficulties. I mean, there's becoming, well, whatever it is that I am. Who am I? What would I say on my resume? Court gesture is what I think I would say, except most people wouldn't quite get it. But I kind of think of myself that way. I'm somebody who, I don't have any problem playing the fool. Not at all. Because playing the fool, as a rule, can keep you out of trouble by those petty fools, the real fools. The petty fools, the one with the strings and the toys and the money and the guns and the prisons. The ones who want to keep their toys. The ones who are not satisfied with just the measly amount of toys that they have. $1 billion is not $1 trillion. $1 trillion, well, I think most people would be satisfied with that at this point, but when there's 1 trillion, the first person or corporation that becomes a trillionaire, what will be their goal? What will they do with all their wealth and power and influence? And I'm getting a little redundant. I'm not sure what the difference... Oh yes, there's a difference, of course. But not that big of a difference, I guess. They're just different flavors. If you have real influence, you have real power. If you have real power... Oh... She's going to call the police. She's going to call the police on me. Come, Freya. Come over here and stay with me. Come, stay right here. Come. And sit. 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 Just stay right there. So anyway, you're a good girl. You're such a good girl. I'm going to try to take a picture of you, even though I can't really see. Freya, I think. Okay, so what I need to do... I hope she doesn't... She might call the police. Fuck. She is really got a problem, that woman. Oh, so Freya, let's see. I assume you're in there, right? Can you tell me if you're in there? I think you are. Now let's see. I'm going to go down a little bit. Stay there. Stay. 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 You stay, please. Stay. You're such a good girl. Don't worry. Just stay. You're such a good girl. Yes. Let's just try to see what happens. Who's that? Do you see who that is? That's you. She's going, I'm embarrassed. I don't know what to do. I know you don't know what to do. It's boring, isn't it? Got to be careful, Freya, you and I. We've got to be careful. You and I will have to stay together. You see, what I really want is this to be the opposite way so I can hold this out. I don't know how to do it. I don't think there is a way that... Wait, maybe. What if it's something like... Could that make any difference? Well... I don't know. I don't really understand this stuff. This stuff always really confuses the living daylights out of me. The living daylights. Oh, the daylight is coming into my eyes and it's going to kill. Ooh, actually, it feels so good. Do, 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 do. If you ever... I don't know if you ever going to want to do this, but if you ever wanted to kiss me, just one little kiss. I mean, no, don't do that. But right there.